1% a day equals 100x because it was never about the 1%. Now, we've all heard the saying 1% better every single day equals 37x better in a year. So the idea is you do something every day, you get 1% better every single day, and after 365 days, you are 37 times better. I don't believe this is true. I believe that is false. Whoever done the numbers on that probably did some kind of intense calculations and some scientific study, but I'm going to say my math is better than theirs. I genuinely believe that 1% better every single day can achieve you a 100x to potentially even thousands of x results in a single year. Purely because it's not about the 1%. The 1% is there because it doesn't matter about the 1%, right? Now, here's why. When was the last time 1% changed anything? It didn't, right? You say for instance you're saving money, right? And you have $200 in your bank account and you add $2. Did anything really change? No. You're going to the gym. You've gone to the gym, maybe you've gone to the gym every day for the last 3 months. You took 1 day off. Did the 1 day off really affect your gym schedule, your gains? No. You are, trying to eat healthy and you eat one meal that's only a bit healthy. Does it really matter? No. It's not about the one thing, the 1%. It's about what that means when that compounds. And I'm not talking about when the 1% compounds. I'm talking about when the action that gets you the 1% compounds. Take a step back from 1%. Forget the 1%. The 1% represents you taking action towards a goal, right? You wake up, you want to make $100,000. So you do some work, and maybe that leads to an extra sale in your business this month, and you are at 3.7k rather than 3.68k, right? The 1% is just like it's just like algebra. You know, in algebra, right? In high school, if you remember, instead of using numbers, you use letters. A letter, like the B, would represent 16A, right? The 1% just represents that action. The 1% represents show up every day, continue to chase the goal, don't forget about it, stay focused, stay disciplined, and as it adds up, the results come in. That's what it means. The 1% has nothing to do with the number 1, nothing to do with the number 1%, nothing to do with 100 days in a row or 37 times, right? Because I guarantee you, if you aim to do 1% better to get exactly 37 times, that doesn't make sense. What makes sense is showing up every single day, even when you can't see the results, because they're so small, 1% is so small, in most times you can't see that. If you're reading a book every day, and your reading skills get 1% better, you won't notice. You're in the gym, you get 1% stronger, you won't notice. You're eating healthy, you get 1% healthier, you won't notice. You're going for a run, you can run 1% fast, 1% longer or faster, you probably won't notice. You don't even realize the 1%'s there, you don't notice the 1%. It's not about the 1%, it's about what the 1% represents. That action. And that action every day could lead to 37x, could lead to 100x, could lead to 1000x. So show up every single day, take a small action for that end goal. Because it's not about 1%, it's about what 1% represents and what that 1% plus 1% gets you. It adds up. Check out the link in the video description and the channel bio. Subscribe. Comment what your big goal is at the moment. I want to hear what your guys' goals are. No matter how weird, specific, or boring your goal is, let me know. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.